Wrap him up, now he owe money. That's old as we getting money.
Crazy.
Yeah, midday, I'm with Lil J trying to kick me a body. Yeah, 4 o'clock at the court.
What's going, y'all boys? It's Jay, and it's about that time to get too faded. Today we go mid taper fade, and I'm about to show y'all the step by step, the whole tutorial, the real spill. Y'all boys get ready, get your snack, get your clippers, clean them off, or just watch for entertainment, whatever is in your best interest. But as you see right now, we going in with that one guard open. What I mean by open is, you flick that lever back, make sure that the top blade is pushed forward farther than the blade on the bottom. You can go to the previous video where I showed it, because I obviously forgot to show it in this video again. But now we move on to the first guideline, which is where we go in with the trimmer. On this video, I decided to make a straight guideline. Keep it simple. You want to shave it up, going upward against the grain to make sure it's as bald as possible. Keep going in with the trimmers and keep balding it out. The line preferably should be at the top, that top crease of the ear. Take it all out, take it straight out till about the eyebrow. Then you go in with open, no guard. Take that one guard off. Go up 1/2 inch. Now we go back with the one guard. Keep the blade open. Go up another 1/2 inch. And when you go up, you want to go up a little slower than this. It's a little sped up, but you go up a little slower. And it's gonna all come together. As you can see, it already looked faded, low key. But now we're going with the 2 guard, because you want to get that bulk. You want to lower all that bulk at the top. And then he already had a taper, because he had previously had cornrows before this haircut. So the 2 guard wasn't really as needed as it was before. But you can see I'm still using the 2 guard, using the flick out motion to make sure it still has that good afro type look. As you can see, I picked it out a little bit to maintain that afro look. And I know you can see that I'm using the brush a lot, and we're about to brush again. You gotta make sure that you brush after every step. That's what's gonna make sure that fade come out blurry, and blurry is good. You don't want to see not one line in that fade at all. So you brush down, comb down, whatever you gotta do. Make sure that hair lay down. Right now we going in with that 1.5 guard. Open. You want to start off open, flicking out motion. See if you can get that top line that we just created with the 2 guard. Come behind that with the 1/2 guard that's on right now. Start off open. Just like I said with the 1.5. Flick out motion to get that line out. And as you can see, that line is at a curve. Because when I went in with that open, no guard, I kind of went in at an angle. That'll transition fade tremendously. But you see, as I'm going lower in the fade, I begin to close the lever, push the lever forward, and tighten up the top blade closer to the bottom blade. Take out that bottom line, and line at the bottom, you want to go in with that trimmer again. Now, this is with experience, of course, because if not, you too much pressure, it's a whole bald line done form, and you got to do whatever to be able to take it out and still make the haircut look decent. But you go in, you gotta tap that line lightly now, like I am. Tap it as light as possible. But then you want to apply just the right amount of force to get that line out. So it does take time, and it does take a lot of practice. Then you're gonna come behind that. You're gonna get the C cut right. I like to start at the top just to visualize where it's gonna be at. Then I slide to the bottom, come in vertically, start at the bottom, then I go back to the top and just connect the dots. If you think about it, it's really a game of geometry. Not school type geometry, but like basic geometry. Not x plus y times v equals J2 faded. Just regular geometry, shapes. Right now we still on the C cup, just detailing, making sure it's perfect. Might see me go through with the brush a couple times, lay that hair down, and go right back into it, because the more you lay the hair down and attack it, the less it's gonna look off when they wake up in the morning. And I know most of y'all don't brush y'all hair before y'all leave the house. So to still slightly leave that clean, fresh cut type look to it, this will help. But I do highly recommend y'all boys need to brush your hair, brush your line up before you leave. Going on to the back is really the same lineup, the same steps, same book. Gonna go in with that ball line, come over it with that lever open, no guard. Go up 1/2 inch. I like to go to that bottom bump of the ear. That signifies about 1/2 inch to me. And I wasn't able to show the ball line, but the ball line, I go with the bottom of the earlobe. Now we're going with the third guideline, using open one guard, lever open. Going with that 1/2 inch. Notice how I'm slowly going into that bulk at the top. And as we handle it on the side, I'm pretty sure you can guess how we about to handle it in the back. Stay tuned. And as you may have guessed, yes, we're going in with the 2 guard closed. And if you did not guess that, I do not know what to tell you. But we're going in, instead of digging into the wool, we're going to flick out. You go, push up, flick out. To keep that afro look maintained. After brushing down some more, we're gonna go in and take that middle line out. As you can see, it's kind of already taken out, just by the fact that we stayed through, going through the steps, stayed patient. So it's all coming together. Now we just gotta add the finishing touches, a little detailing, and it's gonna be straight. It's also best when you flicking out a line to use the corners. Corners are the main part. Use the corners. Corners gonna attack the line directly. Now I'm going in with the clipper, no guard, just open. I'm going in the opposite direction of how the hair grow, because he has a cowlick right here, which is basically the main source that controls what direction your hair grows in. So I'm going against it. In this case, his hair grows upward in the corner, so I'm using the clipper to go down to impact the fade, as well as when I go in with the clipper, it's gonna make that line around the ear sharper, and then it's gonna make sense. So stay tuned. Don't mind the voice switching. and the voice cracking and all that. Cause this pollen right now is OD. See, this is why I don't do voiceovers. Cause there's always something. Every time the pollen come around, it's OD. And then I'm in Georgia. You know, the weather be bipolar. One minute it want to be cold, and then we get snow for the first time in like 25 years. And then out of nowhere, it's 75 degrees, 80 degrees next week. And then the pollen and the bees out. Like, it don't make no sense. But let's get back into this cut. As we did with the front, we're gonna come in with that 1.5 guard, start off open, and flick out that top line that we created with the 2 guard close. Now starting on the lineup around the ear, you want to try to push the ear back and start that line wherever it starts at. I don't know how to make that make more sense, but wherever the hair starts at, just make that line sharper and bring it to a curve perfectly around the ear. And just like with the flicking out motion, and like with the C cups, when you going in on the line and you gotta bring the line to a curve, make sure you use the corner of the blade. That gives you the most mobility when it comes to lining up any part of the lineup, using that corner. As well as that's the sharpest part of the blade. Now it's about that time to get into that line though. As you can see, he got a huge callet in the front. And when I say huge, I mean huge. But to fix that, you'll have to stay tuned to the next video, because unfortunately, the clip got deleted. But we transformed this to this. Make sure you like, subscribe, add a little comment. Comment what's your favorite haircut? What's your favorite part of a haircut? I want to give a shout out to all the people that made the beats that's in the video. All their credits gonna be in the description.